Hello everybody, welcome back to Field of Glory 2 Paradox game we're playing. This is the campaign, Early Rome, stage 5 out of 5. The last battle of this campaign is about to begin. All of the struggle so far has led to this moment. The scene is set for the final showdown. The enemy appear willing to accept battle. Offer battle. Absolutely. So this should be very large. Larger than the others. We'll have to see. So it's still 40%, 25 or 60. Let's see how large this really is. Oh, that's large. I have a lot of units, and I guess the enemy will have even more. So I got 216 points to spend. So let's see, what do we got here? We have the cavalry. I think I have 4. One there, one there. And I have 2 over here as well. Right, so is that enough? I think that's probably enough. 2 on each side. I can get 1 more, but I don't think I want that. I definitely want a veteran hostility. We've been buying that up since we started, and that is always a good buy. The regular hostility, we get 1 more of those, and then we can get Trarii. 1 of those, 1 slinger, 1 javelin. Let's see, 77. So that's 76. Yeah, so 1 Trarii, and then another slinger. Alright, so let's get this set up. Looks like it's another frontal assault. Looking at the terrain, we have a hill here on the right side. There's some wooded areas on the left side. Pretty much open ground in the middle. It's probably just going to be the same. They're going to come around me. Let me just zoom in a little bit and start setting this up. Right, so the veterans up in front, as usual. With the general there, and we can put this guy over here. So I'd rather go a little bit to the right and then avoid that forest. Continue to set up in the checkerboard formation with the regular hostility behind. Like that. Then we have the 2 Italian foot can set up there. And the Trarii. Oh, that's wrong. This is the way to do it. And then we have 1 extra Trarii. We also have the cavalry. I think they're just going to stay put here. They can come through these woods. I could even point them in this direction. That will save them a little bit of time. Like that, so they can easily get around there. The other cavalry, I'm gonna put one here and face this way, same as this one. Oh, this guy face that way. Then out in front, these are slingers, and then we have the javelin men. I want the javelin men over here. What is this? Also javelin. These are slingers. These are javelin. Sorted out. something like this. I think that's all my units. There's something down here, that's the cavalry. Alright. Alright, let's check out the enemy formations. There we go, it's pretty much the same. Now they just have 2 whole lines. But they do seem to have a lot more veteran. So they only moved a little bit forward. If we zoom in a little bit, we can see they have veteran units. 1, 2, and 1 more here. So they have 3 veteran units. None over here. 3 cavalry in the back. And another 1 cavalry over here. So we are evenly matched on cavalry. Then they have 3 javelin men in front. And 4 javelin on my left side. Could be somebody in the forest here as well. I can't see that. Alright, so let's just go forward and decimate those javelin men. We'll send them all up to here, I think. 1, 2, 3, they can get to there. If I want to avoid them getting the first hit, they can move 3. 1, 2, 3, hit anything here. So I should just move up once. 1 step. Just gonna move them up 1. Actually, these guys, they can move further because they are not close to those javelin men. So they're gonna move up like that. Alright. The horses. Go there. And on the other side, go there. The infantry stays put. It's pretty much the same as the last battle, it's just bigger. So let's see, the enemy javelin turns to my left. The infantry is coming forward. What about the cavalry? Enemy cavalry is not moving. Now let's see, we have a general with the veterans. This cavalry here, move up this way like that, and let's see if we can get this over there and turn in that direction. Get them up on this hill and then come around. Infantry is still staying put. Now over here, this is interesting. We can get up here and take some shots. Full effect. Move these guys up here and take a shot at half effect. And here. And then the slingers. They need to get up 1. You can turn and fire here. Alright, so first blot on the enemies. And then here, these guys can go 2, so I can go up 1. Actually, I can go all the way up here and then just yeah, I'd have to evade. I'm relying on my evading skills. There we go. I don't think they have enough to actually shoot once they get there. So just get them up 1 here. Now, and these guys, get them all the way up here. Did I forget them last time? Might have. Infantry stays put, zoom out a little bit, and hit the turn. Here comes the infantry, and now it moves 1 at a time because it's so close to my units. So it's gonna take a little while. Let me get a sip of water. My slinger successfully evades back. I think this is gonna end with me getting the enemy down to 40%, or taking 40% casualties. It's probably gonna end as the other one. They clash into my frontal units and I just slash them up. And that continues until they have lost 40%. That's going to be the end of it. A little bit dull, but I'm looking forward to the next campaign. We're a little bit more modern units. Perhaps some artillery as well. We have artillery in the game, just haven't seen it yet. Right. Cavalry, just move them for this turn, just straight up on this hill. Oh, this one's slower? Why is this one slower? At least it can turn then. Can this one turn? It can also turn, okay. These guys... Gonna come down here. And turn in this direction. Alright, now, in front here... I think we just keep firing and then evading. Why do I have to turn? Oh, they're turning the other way, of course. But I can turn and fire. These guys will move over here and fire too. Now the javelin men will just simply stay and fire. Oh, 35, that's pretty good. 30 is also nice. And here, 28. So lots of casualties already. The slingers are gonna keep hitting this guy. He's now disrupted. Give him one more. Nice. And then just hit straight forward here. And here. And do a side shot there. Alright. Infantry stays put. So let's end the turn. Enemy javelin man gives me a little bit of casualties, and my slingers evade. Javelin man evades. Slingers evade. Still one more javelin in the front. I wonder why they don't attack that one. See, this is a lot of enemy units, but they can only have so many units in the front line, and the others are gonna have to wait until the guys in front of them break, and then they can move in. So we've got to be careful with enveloping tactics. He's done that before and hurt my flanks quite a bit. Here comes the cavalry. That could be a bit dangerous because they got 3 cavalry on that side against my 2 cavalry. Let's see what is the quality here. Average, average, and superior. And I have superior and average. So that superior guy there, that's pretty dangerous. This one over here is also superior against my above average and superior. In any case, let's start here where I can turn and fire at these guys. So when they arrive at my front line, already been pretty decimated, then they will start to break, and once they do that, I don't think I can... it's a shame that these guys did not fire. Let's just stay and fire and hope that I can evade back somehow. These guys can turn I think I'll move them back here and then turn around. These guys will just turn. Then over here, take a shot. Take a shot. Disruption. And then the slingers, these guys will turn and fire. Ooh, 23. These guys will shoot there. Fragmentation. Alright, the cavalry over here. I'm a little bit nervous about them bringing 3. That's a battle I will surely lose. What if I stay here on the hill? Just back off. Just stay on this hill and take a look out, see what's going on. Like that, over here. Keep moving to this side. And turn this way. I get these guys over here. And turn. Alright. Infantry stays put as usual. In the turn. They got retreating javelin men. And then evasion. Evasion. All successful. Yep. Still have 2 left out in front. And I have to start reorganizing my flanks here because they're coming around through the woods. Yeah, that's a lot of enemy units. The cavalry. Now these javelin men are following my cavalry. That's not bad. We can just let them follow. Ah, those guys could actually reach me. That was not on purpose, definitely. Let's get out of the way. See if they can follow me a little bit more. These guys face in this direction. Otherwise, to stay on that hill. And now I need to reorganize stuff over here with these slingers, so they can get out in front. And not enough to fire. Okay. These guys can turn and fire. Then these guys, they could actually just move here and give these guys a shot in the back. Turn as well. That's gotta hurt. And then these guys will just fire. These guys will stay. These guys, can they turn and fire? Yes. 20. Just fire here. 20. Now the slingers. I need to get them a little bit further back. Could put them in here. Turn and fire. Oh, there's also these guys way out in front, attacking the general. And then we can get these guys over to the flank here and hit them. That did not have much effect. Now we need to reorganize the infantry. So how do we do this? How do we do this? Well, I guess we're gonna move these guys up one and turn. And then get these guys to turn. Make these guys turn. Turn. And it's the same over here. Just turn them around this way. And then we still have 4 units in the center here that we can send out to either side. Okay. I could also attack these guys. Or maybe even these guys. Let's charge these guys. Not much happening there. No, I'm gonna take the impact. So that's it. End of turn. Evasion. Evading again. Oh, 45 fragmented, fall back. Ouch. That was running your head into a wall. The enemy line is really not in place. They have a lot on the sides now. And they're starting to come through the woods. And I still have units out in front. Moving, moving, moving. Now the cavalry is still chasing my cavalry. His cavalry is coming towards my cavalry. And they got hit again. That's the second time. Ah, one of the javelin men has turned around. And the melee. Inconclusive. Okay, so these guys are still out in front. Nobody's firing at them, so they might as well just keep firing at that general as well. There's a chance he might fall. Now these guys are fragmented, so why don't we turn and give them the full effect. And then charge these guys. 56, fall back. Nice one. Then the slingers, they can also... These guys are in partial cover, if there is such a thing. I'm not sure about that. Let's fire on these guys. Breaks. Come on, let's break the other one. Nope. Hellfire. Right, the first guy broke. That's 3%. 3%. Now this guy will just keep firing. Same goes for this one. They're carrying a lot of javelins. Now these guys need to get back a little bit, otherwise they will be caught. So just move back to there. And then here we have the slingers. I cannot hit the guys right in front of me, but I can turn and hit these guys. I think I'd rather just get them back here. Hang on. Can I move these guys first? And then move these guys back. Pass through. Yep. And then we can charge here. That should change that game. 31 for a win. They're pretty tough, that one. And then over here, why don't we just turn and fire here? They will evade back, and the Troarii will come over here. So how do we do this? We are on favorable terrain. Maybe just turn this way. I don't think it's gonna have a big impact on the battle. The battle is fought. They can't get far away. The battle is fought by the infantrymen. Now, get these guys out here to form a line. These guys can just turn. Get the terrarii over here. And these guys over here. Alright, still got the checkerboard over here and the reserve in the back. And I think I'm out of moves. These guys can move. 12. If I move them through, will they have enough to fire? Let's find out. Yes. That's how we do it. These guys have moved. Alright. Hit the button. I'm still evading successfully back into my lines. Oh. Now that was a good move because I cannot evade twice. So one of my units got caught. He's gonna just try and get back behind the lines. Now lumping their units together out in front of me, where they have no use whatsoever. Their only chance to win for the AI in this battle is to try and surround me. Just simply get around the back. But they don't. They just keep chasing up in front. And I keep beating them up. And they will just rout away. The cavalry charge is uphill. Okay. And we got the melee. They're still holding on. Yeah. That's a good enemy unit right there. Alright, let's put a break in here and I'll be back with more of this battle in the next episode. See you there. Bye bye.